What's up, everybody? This is Kurt H. I'm the Lazy Farmer, and I'm back with another Run 8. And I thought I had everything set, and all of a sudden, no sooner did I start than I'm getting errors in something in OBS. It's actually not even OBS. It's actually coming from YouTube, so I'll figure it out. And one I've never seen before, so I need to go take a look at some settings. But hopefully, everything is looking good on your end, guys. So yeah, it's a midweek stream. It's Tuesday evening. Well, no, I'm sorry, Tuesday afternoon. It's only 1 o'clock here. Short day for me today at work today, so I'm like, this is an awesome time to actually make it down here to do a little bit of work. So, and yep, I just popped that message up on the screen there, guys. I'm at coffee.com, the Lazy Farmer. So if you definitely, that's my advertisement. If you want some one-on-one time and or need some advice or just want to play multiplayer, or want to donate and keep me in caffeine, you can go to coffee.com, the Lazy Farmer. Link is in the description there. There's my advertisement for the day. All right, so let me go ahead and block this. Let's go ahead and block that, and I'm going to jump into live. All right, here we go. So we're looking good here. Actually, I'm looking at everything. Everything's looking good. I'm not sure where those warnings coming from or why it's coming there. But anyway, what's up, Mike? I see you in there, and you're on the Depot Plus server. Yep, you got to get your time in. I get it. I did that. I got a couple hours in last month. I'll do a couple hours this month. I forgot. It's not very much. You don't have to do a whole lot. I think it's spanned out over a 3-month period of time if I go back and look at the rules again. So, all right, I want to bring this to a stop. So you can see I got a new locomotive that I'm looking at right here. So this one I just pulled away. And I was mentioning it last week that this is the locomotive that was set up here initially from when we started the server. And I'm getting rid of it. It's gone. It doesn't fit. I mean, I guess GCFX is fine. I've used it on SoCal, kind of like maybe out there where it's, was it by West Colton, where they've got the repair facility for all the different cars that come in. It kind of fits in there. The MP15, I haven't found a decent livery for that yet. So, but if they ever come out with, and I'll have to look, I got to get on the Discord. There we go. Get rid of that one in favor of this one. There it is. I found it. Jeez, come on, Kurt. RJ Corman, that's actually who runs this area out in this area. Works the interchange between Paramount or Pan Am Railroad and CSX. So they're the ones that work it. So we got RJ Corman livery. Nice livery. Looks really good. Kind of be nice if it was a little bit dirty. That's just me. I don't know, but I think, I do think that RJ Corman keeps their stuff pretty well clean. From although we don't have a whole lot out here. It's a whole different livery out here in California. Was it Genesee in Wyoming, I think is the company. They've got a whole bunch of railroads all over the country, and out here it's the San Joaquin Valley Railroad. Someone did put a livery up for that, so I was using that for my own perspective. Note on liveries. So anyway, you get it from the enhancement Discord. The link to the enhancement Discord is in my description for the video. So you can go there. They're all free. You can find one that works, but they only work locally, which means that what I'm looking at right now, if you come onto the server, you're going to see a whole different livery. So this is based off what I have. So it just kind of fits, And liveries, sound packs, things like that, they replace. You don't add them, you replace them. So this was, what was this one? This one, if we go to the train maker upper, I'll give you an example right here. It's Cargo 01. That is a completely different look. So when you actually install or just copy and paste the livery into the trains folder, it will replace the file for Cargo 0 or Carg 1. and with the RJ Corman. So you can do that with a lot. I mean, it's kind of nice. There's some that will take like the UP liveries, and maybe if they're doing a patched UP livery, make it look a little bit more realistic. They're doing some fine work over there. They really are. All right, let's see. Let's get into neutral, go forward. I did face this one the right way, so this is going to be coming into these industries, short hood lead, long hood lead on the way back to the western interchange. So spend some time. This is got, I don't think I'm going to do a full 2 hour, whatever it takes, maybe about an hour. This will be a little bit of a short one. It's like I said, it's midweek. Tomorrow maybe a different one. Flight simulator I'm working on because, like I said, I think you guys I was talking last time about my landings, takeoff, pre-flight, all that kind of stuff. Well, actually, let me do it in order. Pre-flight and then taking off, not a problem. And they actually say that taking off is actually the most dangerous. I don't see it. Not the way I fly. But anyway, so landing, I got to do some work on some landing, and I think the heading for Guatemala City. Yeah, I completely misunderstood, and here's my problem. It's not looking at the charts. So that's bad on me. So I spent some time looking at the charts. I'm going to have to spend some time maybe practicing a little bit with the Airbus 320, get some practice in, make it look somewhat like I know what I'm doing. Because, yeah, you know, it was pretty bad. Cut off some people, probably caused some accidents, maybe made somebody, you know, put some stuff in their shorts. But anyway, but then again, I make the mistake so you don't have to. So maybe I should have showed that. I don't know. So otherwise, let's see. News iFly released today. They released today. It's a pre-release version, so there's going to be some updates coming. But the pre-release version for the 737 800 Max or 737 Max 800, however you want to say it, has been released today. $70. So I spent my day at work today. Well, I shouldn't. If someone's going to watch this, I spent my day today kind of refiguring my budget so I can buy that 737. I don't know why I want the 737 so bad, but the iFly one is detailed. Oh my goodness, it is highly detailed. A lot of videos out there on it. John Beckett did one today. I highly recommend his videos. He's got a lot of educational. That's who I watch. So like here for Run 8, it was a lot of NS Horsehead SD70 to learn how to do Run 8. Well, John Beckett's kind of the one that I've been looking at for Flight Sim. That's where I've been looking. He's got a lot of good videos, All right, we're connected. Let's go ahead. And I don't think the server ever went down. No, everything should still be connected, so I can pretty much do this manually. I'm gonna connect, and we're gonna go partial. Let's go down to the end of the train. It is closed. Perfect. Back to the front of the train. Waiting for everything to air up. Airflow is at 150. That's max airflow. We wait for it. I usually wait for it to come down to 70. So brake pipes filling up. Unless I got all, you know what? The way this is coming down, it's acting like I got a leak somewhere. Maybe I should. Maybe walk the train. Oh, nope. CFM came back down. Oh, look, CFM's... What in the heck? Did I miss something? Hang on. No, I am partial. I am connected. Main reservoir is starting to come back up. So you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go into neutral. Let me get this. Wait a second. Hold on. It's acting like... You know what? Hang on. Let me get inside. Where is this? Okay. That should not have happened. All I did was connect it, put it in the partial, and it blew the PCS. Not acceptable. Oleander, what's up? Oleander's Gaming and Porma. Oh my goodness, man. I'm going to wait on the Max to see if PMDG updates theirs for 2024. Just to give you an idea, Oleander, PMDG actually put their 737 Max on hold. A lot of people, a lot of things I've been watching they're thinking that it's on hold because of what iFly was coming out with. But from what I understand, they do a lot of work with other simulators, and there's something with a government contract. I don't know how much truth that is, but it's just something that I read, that there's a government contract coming out, so they kind of put that 737 on hold. I'm going to hit the cheat key because I don't know why that blew. You know what? I think going back to this locomotive, this particular locomotive, I think might actually have an issue, because now I remember that over on the Pittsburgh line, we were running these locomotives in the R.J. Corman, the Crescent area, and every time we connected, we were blowing the PCS. So there might be something in the model of this locomotive. So, but no, anyway, yeah. So that's kind of what I heard their project is. Okay, I didn't know about A2A having a government product, but they do, I guess, you know. So, but I mean, yeah, PMDG, their stuff is extremely fine quality. Let's just say that the two companies that I look at the most, Airbus would be Phoenix, Boeing, PMDG. Everything else seems to be secondary, but all these videos that I watched on this new from iFly, everybody is just like going nuts for it. So, and I am too, I admit it. So you know what? It's pre-release. There's some things that they do need to change, and they're getting some feedback. So even if it's pre-release, it's flyable. The model is spot on. Yeah, I mean, and then I would expect that when PMDG does get their act together and start. I mean, I shouldn't say act together. When they start putting their focus on their 737 project, it probably won't be until after 2024 is released, which is November 19th next month, from what I understand. So I'm going to get the iFly now. I'm probably going to stay on, guys. Really, it's microshaft. So I'm probably going to stay with 2020 for a while, until I'm pretty confident that Microsoft has their stuff sorted. All right, so I got a lot of SEA. You know, you're not wrong. I mean, let's put it this way, Oleander. I mean, $70 is a lot of money. It is a lot of money for this payware. I had gone back and forth, but like I said, I've been watching a lot of stuff on what iFly is going to put out. I really was going to eventually go with the 737 600 NG that PMDG has, which is $35. I could handle that. Then in my budget, I could handle that. And I still may go that way. I need to go refly. Let's turn this on. I need to go find C. Oh, it's over here. All right, so I'm pulling out to work some of these C trains, and then I'll come back over here because I got some bun and stuff in here. So it just seems to me to be more efficient to get rid of all this sealed air stuff that I have. And then, of course, I got these two cars on the front that I forgot that need to go back to the end. And then I've got these, which are C or C. They need to be, I need to go around and push them in over here. I'm just trying to get sorted from what I was going to do on Sunday morning. Yeah, and I, you know, when I got bit, I thought I was going to start with a small plane on so I ended up buying. That was my. Oh wait, what am I doing? Am I in reverse? Oh yeah, this is reverse. There we go. Yeah, I was going to buy a small plane, start with that before I got into the Big Ten. And so I bought off of the marketplace the Embraers. They're not bad. Don't get me wrong. They're not bad, but I should have spent that money somewhere else. I probably should have put that money toward the A320 from Phoenix, because I ended up buying the A320 from Phoenix. But anyway, I'm not in Microsoft's Flight Simulator right now. This is Run8, my personal opinion, my humble opinion, the best train simulator out there. The physics are for how trains operate are spot on. Little advertisement. We do have. This is. I'm on my server. Well, I won't say my server. It's actually your guys' server because it's out there for you. So this is the Mohawk and Selkirk or MoSel server that I do run. The machine is here locally, and then I have Pittsburgh that I'm currently working on. I'm going to get together with Mike here in a bit, and we're going to get Pittsburgh going because I can sign into it locally from my gaming machine, but he's having trouble getting in, so I need to kind of sort that out, and then I need to do the configuration for the password bot. And once that's done and seems to be solid, then I will go ahead and we'll get that live. The channels are already up and live in my Discord channel, so we just gotta get some things going, but it shouldn't be too long. I think between tonight and tomorrow, because I got a short day tomorrow, we should be able to get that up by this weekend. Saturday again. Okay, once again, this Saturday I will be working. So if I stream, it'll be Saturday afternoon. If not, I'll get pushed back to Sunday morning. I don't want to compete with my buddy Kung Fu Beer, who streams Sunday night. Anybody else, I'll just compete with. I don't care. Unless they say, please don't compete with me. Let me go ahead and do this countdown here, and then I'll go ahead and figure out what cars are going where. And what, it doesn't really matter. I mean, I got 3 tracks over here that are labeled for sealed air, so I can probably just put any cars anywhere, but I kind of want to make it somewhat authentic and realistic. I think you all can understand that. Alright, going full dynamics right now. No brakes applied. Coming off the dynamics a bit. Next month too, is it the 12th, I think? Farming Sim 2025. So I've already made a decision that I am going to be, actually I want to bring this to a stop. I don't know why I came off with dynamics. I'm trying to do it all with dynamics and not with any air. But going back to Farm Sim, so after the 12th we can expect Farm Sim Friday. And so that's the other thing that's in the budget is I've already purchased. I did the pre-purchase already. After it goes live, I'm going to have Farm Sim Friday is what I'm leaning toward. It might be Farm Sim some other day. Farm Sim Friday, it's kind of cliche. You know how that goes. Let's see, am I going downhill? I am going downhill. That's why dynamics are not. So I'm going to apply a little bit of independent brake. Just to hold it. Let's come off dynamics now. Alright, let's go back to the end of train. I want to take a look and see. I got a bunch of boxcars. I can tell you right now, I'm going to fit everything in here, but it's not going to be perfect. So I think the boxcars can come all the way up pretty much right here. Oh, actually all the way up to the frog. No, we're not going to come up that far. But it does come all the way up, so it's going to be all the way back. There's no thing, so I'm going to stop back here. My goal is to stop the end of the train right here at the end of the platform. Break it so that we don't block this road. I might put 1 or 2 right in here. break it again so it doesn't block this road, and then the rest will sit right here if we need that. So that'll be the first thing. Then we have, I think we got some tankers. So I'm thinking the tankers, I don't know, what looks more realistic? I think we got tankers. Tankers might go here. And then I think there's some pellet, if I think right. That might make more sense where the grates are to put the pellet there. So, and I may end up making this 3 different industries out here. Let me take a look and see what we got. So Sealed Air Corporation for these tanks, and yeah, we got pellet hoppers right here. So the pellet hoppers will go on the middle track. The tanks will go on the. We'll put the explosive stuff right next to the building. You guys can't see me. I'm rolling my eyes. What am I thinking? But you know what? It's what the customer wants. It's not what I want to do. It's what the customer wants. All right. Get on this side here. Let's go ahead and go in. No, actually I want to go forward. Give me a notch. I'm going to start pushing. Well, I'm going to try to push at least. It's slowly moving. Give me 2. There we go. I did not do the 1 year. So I am going to go back and I will, I mean, I kind of paused it, but I will go back and re-host a farming sim server. So if anybody wants to play farm sim, they can come on and cause shenanigans. I don't care. Other than putting tractors on top of buildings. We had some people do that. Yeah, no, it's for the most part, man. It's like just like railroad simulator. If you're gonna play farm sim, come on, just help out. Let's do it right. My plan there too is I think I'm gonna start as a contractor, and I'm gonna work my way up. I'm not going to own any fields. I'm just going to take contracting, start making money, use that money to buy a field, maybe lease some equipment, start small. I don't know. But of course, the first couple of videos are going to be investigating what is new, what does it look like, how does it play? Will it play on my machine? That's the other thing, because I'm already looking at buying a new gaming machine because of 2024. I just see some advancements coming that I'm just going to need to get something a little bit more stronger. This thing has no problem whatsoever with 2020, but yeah, I'm just expecting things to need to go a little bit stronger. And probably going to end up buying a pre-made machine. I'm looking at MSI right now. I know everybody's going to go, don't go MSI, or don't go this, don't go that. Kind of did that with my daughter, what she bought for her new gaming computer. She's happy with it, and that's the main thing. Whatever you buy, be happy with it. But I probably would have encouraged her not to buy Lenovo. Lenovo is made by IBM. IBM stands for I've been misled. But no, it's a fine machine. She's extremely happy with it, and I'm happy for her. Whatever you buy, make sure you're happy with it. MSI makes good stuff. Whatever it is I'm going to buy, I am going to stay Intel. I like my Intel processors, and that just goes back to the days of the old XTs. Used to build those things back in the day. All right, I'm going to put a little independent brake since I'm just creeping in here. All right, let's get off of here. We're good. We're bouncing back. Stop bouncing back. All right, so that coupler is not quite at the fog line, so I am going to break it right there. Let's see, I need to go in reverse. We're going to pull this back. I mean, I can probably pull them all back to the other side of this road, but I think, I don't know, maybe I'm going to do that. We'll see where the boxcars end. As long as we're not fouling anything. We could definitely have put 2 in there. I think we're going to be okay. Keep on coming. Clear the road. Eh, good enough. It's my railroad. I'll do what I want. Alright, Bun needs to go, so these 2 cars I need to set off. We're going to go ahead and close that. Set handbrakes on all these. Alright, let's push back a little bit. I say push back, but I'm actually, technically I'm pushing forward. Alright. Release the coupler tension. Let's go ahead and pull those away just a little bit. That's good. That'll do. Set those 2 right there. Close this. Open that. Alright, so we're going to put the tankers down this line. Whoa! Oh, that's me. Stop it. There we go. I moved one handle too wrong. Alright, here we go. Move that. And I'm not into the switch yet. That's, oh, there is a switch there. Nope, that's not, I'm not into that switch yet. Oh. Yeah. Alright, let's start pushing back. Alright, so tankers are going to go down this line. The pellet hoppers are going to go down the middle line because that's where the grates are, so they can dump the plastic pellets into the grates. Then we'll come back and grab these 2 cars, which go to, I think it's Bun. Might be a couple different industries. We'll go set those out. We'll come back around, do a little run around, grab these cars from the other side, pull them in, and then set those cars get set out at CRC. And then I got a pair of tankers that are on the front of this thing. We're going to leave those right in here as well, because after we set those out, we got to take those tankers, go back to the other side, all the way to the other end, and set those out for the western. I missed those. That's my bad. So yeah, I got to do a little extra work. And then we'll come back and we'll park the locomotive on its little spur. And by tomorrow, everything would have been changed. So at that point, up here in, because I'm working here, this is Rotterdam Junction, so I'm actually working in this area up in here. Where CPFG is, that's actually Schenectady. So I've got two locals there. So my plan here is, unless somebody comes online and helps out, Guilderland is done. Guilderland's like in this area here. I've got two locals here that need to be worked. And then we start gathering all the outbound cars and set them out. We'll set the outbound cars on one of the tracks here at Rotterdam, and then we'll go ahead. We'll have a bunch of cars set out in Schenectady on the south side track and in the yard. And then we got some cars that are sitting in Rotterdam that are ready to go back to Selkirk. And then we'll go ahead and we'll just get the B767 and get all those cars back down into Selkirk. And then wait for the next set of trains to come up. That's the plan. A lot of work to do on this one. Not many people on this server, but I chose this one simply because there's a plethora of SoCal servers out there. There's a lot of southeast Florida, Georgia area, which is all good. Don't get me wrong; those are great. I play on them, but it's not a lot of the northeast or even Pittsburgh. And I will even say that the Pittsburgh line is on the Depot Plus is slightly on the dead side. I was actually surprised yesterday. I went there and yeah, no, they actually had somebody that was working on it. Now, yeah, my buddy Handkerchief, he had a server up, but he turned around and shut it down because nobody was on it. So even if nobody's on the Pittsburgh server, I got an extra machine that's sitting here. If it's going to collect dust, it might as well collect dust doing something. So I'll have the northeast, basically northeast covered. I'm going to have, was it New Jersey area, I guess is where Selkirk and Mohawk are, and New York, New Jersey, New York area, and then I'll have the Pittsburgh line east. So yeah, I'm going to have the northeast pretty much covered. Then everything's hosted on my Discord, but the actual server is in the possession of Kung Fu Beer. We got NorCal up and running as well too, so you can access that through my Discord. Schedule your checkout ride. I'm gonna leave that up to the checkout rides up with Kung Fu. Let him do those. They're not hard. It's mainly just to make sure that you can operate a train and that you're not there to do shenanigans. That's good enough. All right, let's go ahead, set that. Close, open that coupler, and then these cars will be back in this shed here. Those two tank cars will get set right here so I can go deal with the CRC. And pretty much, I think I put on there whatever else I can do, but honestly, by the time I'm done doing all this, like I said, this is just going to be a short little stream of finishing up the Rotterdam area, Pan Am Railroad. Hey, Jerry, what's going on? Oh, no worries, Jerry. Glad you were able to stop by. Always glad to have you. Why are we not moving? Why is my brakes? Did it do it again? No. Oh yeah, it did. Look at this. Okay, there's something wrong with this particular model. So all I did, I mean, I did everything, and it's sitting there. It blew the PCS again already. I don't understand why. Maybe I did something. Maybe it was me. Let's go back and take a look. I'm almost positive they separated. Ah, nope. This time it was me. I left it open. I closed the wrong one. Yeah, I closed the wrong one. That was me. Closed it from the wrong side. I opened it because I don't want to bottle air. So this one was me. All right, we're just going to hit the cheat code F7. I'm going to keep moving. Brake cylinder's got 4 pounds of air on me. Bleed that or bail that off. Change my lights. Always. Yeah, today turned out to be a short day at work. Tomorrow's going to be a short day too. Thursday is going to be a very long day because I got a full day at work, and then I've got football. I got girls flag football, so I'm running the scoreboard for that tomorrow. See ya. And then after that on Friday, long day, JV and varsity football. And all these are going to be long because it's going to be, oh my goodness, I just realized. I think tomorrow is supposed to be senior day. Tomorrow and Friday are senior days. I need to get with our athletic director on that. Anyway, sorry, just thinking. And like I said, Saturday we have what's called Saturday Academy on Saturday morning from 8 to 12. Oh, no, I want this one. No, I do want that one turned. I want this one back here. So I won't be, honestly, I probably won't be home until 2. I will find out hopefully by tomorrow what time I should be home. Whoa, you're still rolling. Stop rolling. I know it's a hill. Defy gravity. All right, here we go. Oops. That's me again, forgetting to take it out of dynamics. And let's go back, get out of dynamics. Come off the independent. We don't need it. What's up, CSX? How you doing? Welcome to the little surprise stream right here on Tuesday afternoon. Finishing up what I started. Hope the stream looks great. I did played with OBS, made some changes, and now I'm getting messages from YouTube. So I need to go look at that. So I hope everything looks good for you guys. Hope sound is good too. Awesome, doing well. No more projectile vomiting. Hey, what's up, Kerbo? Long time. Been looking for a while. You like that, huh? That neat. Hey, this is an RJ Corman area, so I had to go find an RJ Corman livery to fit in. Well, you know what? You're welcome to lurk on my stream, but I lurk on yours as well too. A lot of it just simply because I have nothing to say. I could stop and say hi. That would be a nice thing to do. Look at this. Smack right into the wall. I'm dead. Alright, let's go set up dynamics, full dynamics. We're going to bring this to a stop. All right, set the handbrake there. Set a handbrake on that one. See, I knew that, only I knew you were looking because I could feel a disturbance in the force. But I wasn't going to say anything. I just wasn't going to call you out. I'm kidding, of course. The disturbance in the force comes from Kerbo. All right, let's push back just a little bit. Oof. I take it, hopefully you don't suffer from migraines. That's usually when I get sick, is because migraines are kicking in. And I did give myself a migraine because I'm just like straining to figure out flight sim. You know what? Oh yeah, no, I got you. Yeah, lurkers are always welcome. All right, let me figure out. I am gonna leave these here. I'm gonna leave those. Those got to go back to the Western Exchange. I completely, when I was looking at my, well, that's the other thing I got to figure out is my switch list. Why the switch list is not showing anything. But then again, I haven't tagged my locomotives. I just realized, brand new locomotive, I haven't put a tag on it yet. But we're gonna leave these here for right now. Best place out of the way. But yeah, got to do the RJ Corman. So RJ Corman works this area, so I got to have RJ Corman. Let's do a tag on that. Bring my keyboard over here. Got to push that out of the way. There we go. RJC PAR interchange. And yeah, see, nothing. So, variety of different ones. I mean, if I did PARW, but then I would leave out PAR. So I think it just needs to be PAR. Well, no, I need PARW because I got that. I got the Western and Eastern interchange. So, all right, where was I? Did I set that one? Yes. Did I set that one? Yes. Let's go ahead. Close that. Open the coupler. And this time, hopefully, I will not blow the PCS. It's been a while since I've done that. But then again, I can't operate a train and monologue at the same time. It's all good. So I just gotta say, man, I hope the weather is good for everybody. I mean, fall is coming. It's starting. We're finally done with the triple digits. But they were saying they were supposed to come back again. Here it is, near, past the middle of October, coming to the end. Halloween's like right around the corner. And they're talking triple digits again here in Central California. So we're looking at actually I'm going to say it's all over the range. I mean, we're talking mid to high 80s to low 80s. Oh, I'm looking, hang on, let me look at it. No, we're going into the 70s. Yep, got 70s, or it'll be the high 7, or mid to high 70s for the remainder of the week. Little spike next week up into low 80s, and then we're coming right back down again. I think the fall is finally here. Thank goodness. I am done with triple digits. But now they're like, I was reading an article, they're talking, I need the bun. That's why I set that. Left that one set that way. Let's go get bun. We'll push those, pull those out, and we'll push those back. But no, they're already using the term atmospheric river. I hate that term. Let's think of a term that will scare people to death. Atmospheric river will do it. So they said that last year, 2 years ago, if you remember correctly, we had all kinds of floods. Even the school I work at, man, we flooded, had first time in my long life that we had to close the school because, well, a lot of schools back east and stuff will have, in the Midwest, snow days. Oh no, we had a flood day. So they were expecting that last year as well too. They used the term atmospheric river every chance they got. Nothing ever materialized. Nothing ever happened. They're already starting. They're already starting again. And what's the reason? Because we didn't get it last year. We're going to get it this year. I just want to kiss them. There it is. All right. I am not going to air these up. What I'm going to do is release and bleed them. Release and bleed. So no air at all in these cars whatsoever. Handbrakes are off. This is going to be 100% locomotive. So here's something for you guys. If you guys are Microsoft Flight Sim, if you know of any YouTube videos, I need to go look at the simulator because I just absolutely need to figure out landings, ILS landings. I need to get better at it. I have 55. See, I love it. I ride my bike to work. And people are out there like, aren't you cold? No, I'm out there. I literally went to work in a t-shirt and shorts, riding I'm not a motorcycle, pedal bike, and loved it. I'm a cold weather person. Can I not ride this one? What the heck? Are you kidding? I can't ride this one. It's a defective car. All right, so that's... All right, that one's ADB, this one's Bun, so I got two different industries. So I'm going to ride this one. Actually, I don't want to do that. Because that one's going to be going straight. I'm going to run down here, and... All right, cool. Let's go. I think ADB and Bun are right next to each other. Looking at the tags that I've got up. GC, yeah. We don't want frost. Not this time of year. This area around here. Well, let's see. We're in harvesting of... This is Bun. Pardon me. Alright, so Bun goes here. And ADB is back over here. Oh, I'm going to have to do a runaround and shove ADB back in there. That's going to be fun. So we'll stop Bun in here. But no, it's we do have actually a large orchard out here that they have little small clementine, tangerine / oranges. Oh, if I come off the brake, the train will start moving. So, but those are, yeah, we got frost. That will damage that crop, and they don't pick those until way later. But no, we've been getting pistachios, almonds, pretty much everything's, we're almost done with there we go. pretty much everything else in this area we're done with. Northern California done. Rice has been harvested. Tomatoes have been harvested. So it's just, yeah, we're just not ready for frost yet. This is a nice little area. I mean, the Selkirk DLC is, actually, it's a lot of fun. The big train is, was it the B767, which comes up out of Selkirk, drops cars at Guilderland, which is another nice little industrial park, and also has one of 2 auto rack areas. And then you go on up and it drops cars for 2 different locals that work out of the Schenectady yard, and they go down into some nice areas as well. And then they come up here and it drops cars here in Rotterdam, and it just drops them, doesn't work them, and then it goes parks. I parked the locomotives down at the Y. I think there's a little spur that goes off that they didn't finish for Paramount West, but that's actually more of a perfect place to park those 3 locomotives that work for the B767. And you can spend a lot of time just working that one, and then working the locals that feed it. In the Schenectady yard too, there's also, was it the Q090 that comes in? And then there's the, and it goes to RailX. And I think you saw that in one of my other videos. And then there's, let me slow this down. Then it's a Q091, and it goes back. It comes in from Chicago, goes back to Chicago, and it comes in with reefers and boxcars for RailX facility. And that's an easy one to do. That's part of the Depot Plus. I mean, well, yeah, this is when I play on the Depot Plus. This is where I play, is on the Selkirk map. Mohawk, I need to go up. I do need to go pay some love to the Mohawk area. DeWitt Yard is there, so I gotta go up there, and then of course a lot of cars go up to DeWitt Yard, and then from the DeWitt Yard they go out to the Utica Yard, and there's a lot of switching up there. So by tomorrow, everything that I've set out will already have been serviced. So that'll be the next thing, is to go back and pick everything up and drag it all back to the where CSX drops their cars. Which I'm up in this area here, and CSX usually drops right here. Hey, thanks a lot, man. Thanks for popping in. Don't be a stranger. Like I say, you're welcome to lurk anytime. I lurk on yours, you lurk on mine. That's how that works. You definitely, Curb will have some interesting content. All right, chat to you later. Guys, go look up Kerbo on YouTube, man. If you're, give him a follow. He does Run8, plus he does a lot of other really interesting stuff. I need, at some point, I think he does Star Citizen, and you know what, I haven't looked at that in a while. And somebody at work was just talking about Star Citizen, that was their go-to game, so I mentioned Kerbo to them, and so I'm hoping he went over there and gave them a follow, gave Kerbo a follow as well too. So, and Oleander, I'm not going to leave you out of it. You got good content too. In fact, when I was looking at Run8, looking for the perfect train simulator, your channel was definitely one of the ones that I went to. So I appreciate you. All right. So I'm going to leave this one here. And I think 80B, I can park right here. No, I can't. I got to figure out how I'm going to do this. That's somehow, some way I've got to do a, and then this. I might have to pull it back out again, or I may have to, let me think about this. You know what? I got to push button back farther. I wanted to set button there, but I didn't look at this all the way, so I'm going to come back. I will put button right back in here, which will clear the way, and then I can drop the other one right here, and I can do a nice little run around, grab it, and back in and push it in, because it's got to come into this track here. So this will be interesting. Okay, I want to ride it, I can't. So, I'm running around like a chicken with my head cut off. This will be a funny little thing. Here's my, I'm inside the locomotive, and here's my conductor, like, running around being stupid. All right, let's see if I can push this one back. I'm going to leave the handbrake on. All right, let's come on back. I look at how the tracks here were laid out. Yeah, whoever the planner was, sadistic. Why would they do this? I don't know. But they must have had a reason. Come on back. All right, we're going to let the handbrake bring it to a stop. That's good enough. All right. This one's going to pull up. We're going to leave it right in here. And I should have enough room to get in there without hitting that one. You know, I forgot about how the tracks are laid out here. And then on Sunday when I did the initial stream, I was feeling a little bit on the bad side that I didn't finish this. I'm not feeling so bad now. All right, we're still closed. Let's open coupler. down, flip the switch here, go down, clear that switch, come forward. And I got a couple of different options that I can do. See, I play casual. I always forget the bell and the horn. Alright, so I'm going to come back and connect. I'm actually going to pull forward this way and see if I can get just clear of the switch to where I can throw it and push back. If I have to push the button a little bit more, so I do. Oh well, it is. Alright, slow down. Not that slow. Well, that's perfect. 2.4 miles an hour. Yeah. Alright. Take off the handbrake. Should be able to clear that, no problem. Oof. Must be cloudy and overcast there. That ditch lights are bright, lighting everything up. Ooh, just cleared the signal. Alright, let's go ahead and push this thing back. And down here, flip this one. Whoa. Alright, I don't get it. Oh, came to a stop too quick. Hang on a second, I'm looking at something here, guys. YouTube's wigging out. It's telling me my stream is healthy, but yet it's telling me I have an error. Oh well. Go figure. I don't know. Now it's saying, now the error is gone. I don't know. I think YouTube's having the issues. So if it's not looking too good for you guys, I do apologize, but it ain't me. It's YouTube having the issue. I need to clear the switch. Alright, let's throw it. By a handbrake. Wait a minute, hold on. I did. Once again, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. I forgot to throw the switch. So we're going to pull forward again. Nothing like doing things twice. Because, man, after all, my railroad is not about efficiency. Good thing I decided not to kick the car. There we go. Alright, so I'm done in here. We've got these done. I've got CRC I gotta do, so I gotta go out and do a run around those, grab those, come back down in here, and then push them into their spot. And then I can go back to PAR West, drop that, bring this truck locomotive back and park it, tie it down, all that good stuff. And then I'm done for the day. That's my stream for the day. So we got a little bit of work to do yet. So right here in the front, CRC, that's where I need to go put a small string of cars that I set out. Those go right in there. Then I'll be done with the industrial park here in Rotterdam. Page 7 on the map, guys. Selkirk, the Selkirk DLC, page 7. This is where I'm working. If you want to look it up, you can pull it up on the, go to the Depot Plus's website, grab the maps for Selkirk. Scroll all the way down, page, I think it's the last page on the map set. And it's this string of cars right here that I need to grab. These cars did not come in sorted. So they come into Selkirk, and as they go down the track for Paramount, it's however they're accumulated in the bowl, they're slapped onto the train that brings them up here. CSX sets them out, basically says they're yours, you sort them. We got too much to do ourselves, which makes sense. All right, good here. Ooh, too much on the brakes. There we go. Actually, I need to. We're gonna go this way. It doesn't really matter. We'll go this way. Getting dark out here in New Jersey. New York, New Jersey, wherever this might be. If you guys are from this area, let me know. Flashlight needs to be brighter. Alright, we're going to do a countdown here until we pass the switch. Starting countdown now. Ooh, 3 feet. Did I make it? Just. Whoa. There we go. Come on back. Should be just about good enough, almost. Definitely good enough right there. Did I do it again? I did do it again. I closed the wrong one. That one I want open. Alright, this time we're doing it right. I'm not going to reset it. So I blew the PCS because I closed the wrong valve. That's on me. So I'm in neutral. Out of the notches, and I set the I basically set the emergency brake. There we go. Now we just got to wait for this light to start blinking. Let's go ahead and turn that on. So we got to pick up the tankers. I got to do a runaround because I can't. I got to push them back to PAR West so I can push them into the string that I set out there, and then we just come back this way and like I said, just tire down. We're done. There it is. We're blinking, so we can come off the emergency brake. PCS is set. Ooh, a little fast. All right, let's see. So I have to go into that little spur, pick them up, pull them back out, set them out, run around, hook up to them, and then shove. They are on. If you lot, see, You can see them. I can turn them on and off. But thanks for Santiago. Thanks for that. They are on. I just don't have ditch lights on the rear. So they're way out there. They're like right there. You can see them. But good catch. I like it. But then again, who needs lights? I'm kidding. How you doing today? Let's see. Actually, where did I... Oh, there's Wayne right there. Those right there. So, okay. Welcome to the Mohawk Selkirk server. Northeast. New York, New Jersey area? Or maybe Western New York. I'm not 100% sure. I should look it up, actually. Chili? What do you consider chili in Texas? Oh, wait. It's Texas chili. I love Texas brand chili. No, it's actually, I'm looking forward to it, man. We've been doing nothing but triple digits all summer long here in Central California, man. It's been like Africa hot. I mean, I swear to God, I came out of my house a couple times and there were dead wildebeest in my driveway. But anyway, no, we're like going to be in the 70s, so it's going to be nice. And of course, they're talking atmospheric rivers, you know, during, you know, let's see what else, what other terminology we can come up with that'll scare people to watch our news shows. It irritates me. But yeah, we're going to be, well, right now we're like low to mid 80s. And we're looking at by next week we're going to be, you know, mid to high 70s. You can't ask for better than that. It's been so nice. I've been actually riding my bike to work. Ooh, barbecue. Alright, everybody go to Run8 Barbecue tomorrow. Santiago Kid, he's buying. I gotta turn my flashlight on. It's getting to that point. Close. Okay, good. Right up and come right back down. We're gonna go full open. There we go. All right. So I need to pull this out past here. That's all right. Stephenville, Texas. Run8 Barbecue. I'll give you a plug. I don't know how well it'll do, but I'll give you a plug. I'm going to come back here because I'm going to do the runaround right in here. It's shorter. Flip that switch. This one can stay. That one's good. Okay. We're going to pull out. And we'll push back, and then I'll just use that section of track for the runaround, and then we're just going to push all the way back. Helps if I come off the brakes. All right. So, for those who are just joining, if you haven't caught the whole video, this is the Mohawk Selkirk server. This is a server that I do run. It is kind of loosely affiliated with the Mateo server, High Green server. We do have a NorCal server that the access to that is in my Discord, and the access to this particular Discord, and okay, we can stop now. Is done through the TheLazyFarmer Discord server. And so we have this one, and then I'm working on, and I'll be getting with Mike if he's still hanging out there, unless he had to go to work today. I wasn't planning on being this long today, but it's all right. Get the Pittsburgh East going. So, and if you are on the Mateo server and have passed your checkout ride over there, let us know, because that will automatically give you access to NorCal, MoSel, and Pittsburgh when it comes up. Oh, good. As long as I don't know if you fell asleep there on me, Mike. I really got like this one little set out, which we got a little run back to the end, and then come back and tie this one down where it belongs, or I can just leave it tied down. Honestly, I might just leave it tied down in that area. I haven't been down to Selkirk Yard. I don't know if they've got anything down there for the 767 to bring up this way or not. Now I'll jump in my Discord when I still working on Depot Plus. All right. Kind of irritates me a little bit that I forgot these two. I don't know how I missed them, but there's something on the way it's set up to I'm not getting a switch list. But then these car tags were kind of all over the place. This was the initial train that comes with the Depot Plus configs that I'm running. All right, on the ground. We're just going to set that one. Close the right one this time. I'm also set them both. It's not going to hurt. All right, let's come off the brake and push back just a tad so I can get rid of this stretch force. There we go. Slight. Oh, it's uphill. Why is it pulling away? I don't know. All right, let's go forward. I swear it was daytime when I started working. But yes, for the first time in the fall, weather almost to winter. Temperatures are going to be in the low 60s for tomorrow, and tomorrow night temperatures are going to be in the low 40. Wow, that is, I can't imagine. I think we might be hitting low 50s when I go to work. I get on my bike and ride to work. It's about a half-hour ride. So I get my exercise in the morning, and then when I'm off work, ride back. Slow down. But I do have to order. I gotta order some new winter mountain bike riding gear. All right, connect. Let's open that one. Close that one, and we are going to, just for giggles, we're going to attach that for this short move so we can actually go open on that one. Go partial on this one. CFM right all the way up. And I'm watching the brake cylinders, everything. I'll bet you anything. This is partial. And technically, with the EOT on the end, that's partial. Let me guess. PCS open. It's something, I mean, for this, it's something in the model of the train. So I'm just going to hit the F7 cheat. Because we were having the same problem on the Pittsburgh line with the cargo, with the CAR G01 model. And that's what the livery went on. The RJ Corman livery went on that one. Oh, hang on. All right, we're just going to ride this one back for a few miles. Low speed ain't gonna do a thing because we're going downhill. So I gotta use dynamics. This right here, this little track is normally where this locomotive is tied down, right here. I should actually bring it back because everything from this park here is gonna have to go to the other end. Because we're heading now, oh no, we're not looking at the map, but we're heading this way, and eventually when all the cars are worked and they've been turned, we're going to grab everything and we're going to set them out on one of these two tracks. And CSX will come up and they'll drop cars and then pick up ones going back to Selkirk. So I think this will actually finish this, and I think my next stream is probably going to be one of the two locals that are sitting in Schenectady waiting to be worked. Yeah, I see a red signal, which means we're good. I definitely still need to get into this server. I gotta go on the actual server itself. I'm gonna have to bring it down and make a change because I do have a there is a train that likes to come into here, and I don't want any trains coming into this because there's no exit onto this tracks, and the far end, which would have been the exit, is actually being used for the PAR East interchange. So I really can't have anything spawn on here to go west or anything coming east exit through these tracks. So I gotta go turn that off. Like an idiot, I did that on, well, I did that on this machine, my local machine. And I just forgot to move the thing. What's up, Katie Deck? How you doing? Welcome back. Welcome to the stream. Nice little mid-afternoon on a Tuesday. Got home, had a short day at work, came home, I said, I'm going to stream. Figure I'm going to do some Run 8, then I'm going to take a break, and then I'm going to go practice farming simulator, not farming simulator, sorry, flight simulator. I got to practice some ILS stuff, because, yeah, my landing sucked. So in the Airbus, I mean, okay, it's me, because Airbus is nothing but a flying computer and should have been able to like land itself. So I'm doing something wrong. I just got to figure out what I'm doing wrong. And if you're a flight sim guy, if you haven't heard, iFly released their they did a pre-release today on their new 737 MAX 8. So, which I'm going to get $70 on that for payware. I will be buying that, but it probably won't be happening until after the first of the month, after I get paid. Which then begs the, what do I do? I mean, I want to stay with Airbus. I like Airbus, but I just want that 737. And like some other people, I was kind of waiting for PMDG's 737 to come out, but they've put that project on hold because they're doing some modeling for a government contract. So iFly though is modeled. I mean, oh my gosh, it is an incredible. If you haven't seen it, there's a lot of YouTube videos out there from people that are showing that, and it is an incredible model for Microsoft's flight simulator. Definitely want it, but now I'm tied now. Do I get that, which is $70, or do I take the $70? And I'm kind of actually starting to lean toward this. I want to take that money and put it toward the captain's pack from Thrustmaster, which is the Airbus side stick and the throttle quadrant, with the extra add-ons for the throttle quadrant. Sparky the Wonder Jet A320. There you go. Oh my goodness. So that's what I was flying. I flew it from, I'm using a pilot's life as well. And so I did my first flight, and I did it from from Guatemala City to Cancun. And the landing at Cancun, well, let's just say I walked away from it, so that's okay. If it was on VATSIM, I would have a lot of people yelling at me. So I'm yelling at myself enough. But it wasn't on VATSIM. It was just the AI, all AI traffic from that was part of Microsoft's Flight Simulator. I guarantee you, there are dead bodies. So what I had budgeted, like I said, is the Thrustmaster quadrant, and then I was thinking about going and adding on Beyond ATC as well too. But I'm going to hold off on the Beyond ATC, and I'll use Microsoft's ATC, which really sucks, but I'll use it. So, and then it's like, okay, I mean, do I get iFly 737 or do I hold off, because that's one of those two is going to be my birthday present. My birthday is next month. So, and it's my birthday present to myself. And plus I got a birthday, my daughter's birthday is 6 days after mine, so I got hers I got to worry about too. But she's easy. I just got to buy her anything for Lord of the Rings. Anything Lord of the Rings related. And she knows that she could pretty much do the same thing for me too. But now y'all know I'm going to say, here's my little plug. I did this at the beginning of the stream. Here's it is right. Oh, no, wrong one. Wait a second. Where'd it go? Oh, I didn't copy it. It's at the end. Oh, anyway. So I did set up an account over at Coffee. So and the link is in my is in the description. But yeah, if you want to keep me caffeinated for these streams, you can go down and buy me a cup of coffee. There it is. There's my shameless plug. I have over 20,000 hours in the 737. The Airbus is a mystery for me. See, honestly, the 737 is a mystery to me too. I mean, watching a lot of videos, getting ready for it. The A320 is, and that's, I guess, Airbus. That's the reason I went to it. It's freaking a flying computer. I mean, well, they all are nowadays. That's kind of like a really bad statement, but as far as setting up, and for a non-pilot like me to be able to set up the A320, piece of cake, especially I went with, and I did buy it. I paid, was it 40 bucks, 50 bucks for the Phoenix A320, and that's the class act. I'm telling you, for Airbus, Phoenix is the way to go. I looked at a lot of others. You can get the A320 Neo. I think that's free from the marketplace, and it's okay. Don't get me wrong, it's okay. But yeah, I paid, just because of the modeling, I paid 50 bucks for the Phoenix A320. And now because I paid for that, I can get the 319 and the 321 for cheap, which I'm not in a hurry to get those. All right, I need to bring this to a stop. Let's get in. I'm gonna jump off before I get to the road there, and I need flip some switches here. Flip a switch. Actually, we're gonna go into here. Close that and remove that. So, but I mean, I have to admit, I mean, and that's the thing, is that the A320 was Airbus's answer to the 737. The 737 is just extremely popular. It's easy. I mean, it really is. And you're going to see it, because I mean, I set up a playlist. I'm going to be doing some stuff eventually, and yeah, like my motto is still going to be the same. You know, I make the mistakes so you don't have to. Yeah, I just don't want to make just really bad mistakes. And that's what I did flying into Cancun. It was like, no, this is not how you land the plane. And it came down to that it was just three buttons on the flight controller that I forgot to depress. And namely, it was, I thought I was lining up for the ILS approach. I mean, I was in the feather, but I wasn't grabbing it. Well, because I didn't turn localizer on, I didn't turn the approach on, and I didn't turn on the in the actual computer itself. I didn't turn on. See, I just drew a blank on what they actually call it, but there's a thing that will pick up the radio signal for the ILS, and literally once you have those three turned on and you line up in the feather, on the ILS feather, the Airbus will actually land itself. You know, you go in and you just, depending on the length of the thing, you just go ahead and turn on how much brake force you want to do. And as soon as you hear it call retard, you just pull back on the throttle and let the Airbus do the rest. So if I learn how to do that, I don't want to do that. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going to shove these back. I don't want to close. I don't want to close it yet. And I just blew the PCS. I did that again. Oh well, cheat. Okay, there we go. We got to shove this back a little bit. Here I am playing with a train, and I'm thinking planes. Never a good combination. So there's a marker right there that I like to get the cars past. Uh-oh, hang on. Work text message. Oh, who else tried to call me? Oh, okay. Never mind. Sorry. Real life just jumped in here. Okay. Caught up. That was easy. I know what I gotta do tomorrow. Alright, we're gonna go ahead and set that. Set that. Close that. Push back a little bit. And we're gonna go engineer view. Alright. Turn some inside lights on. Actually, I need to jump out on the ground, flip that switch back. There we go. Back in engineer view. Alright. Now we're just going to go back until we get that siding and park it, and that's it. We're done. I think Boeing is definitely... Well, they're a flying computer too, Katie. But they're definitely holding to a lot of, from things I'm seeing, and I'm not an expert, but it seems to me like they're holding to a lot of their traditions, a lot of things that they used to do. I will say I think Airbus to go after Boeing, and Boeing's losing a lot of market share to Airbus right now. Um, some things that are happening because Boeing. Here's the thing: there's a lot of things about what's happening with Boeing right now in the news. Well, Boeing was the dominant aircraft manufacturer. People are moving over to Airbus, but because they're so dominant, and there's so many of their planes out there, that whenever something goes wrong, it's usually, oh, look, Boeing screwed up again. That's really not the case. Um, so there are some things that have happened because of third-party vendors that supplied parts to Boeing that have caused some issues. Well, can we still point a Boeing on that? Well, yeah, kind of, sort of, because some of those third-party vendors used to be owned by Boeing. And then Boeing did go down the um, DEI rabbit hole, which got a lot of, I mean, yeah, they're just their standards slipped. That's why there's a strike going on right now. I think it's still going on. I really haven't paid that much attention to it. But what's the strike based out of? The strike is based out of their employees wanting to bring the standards back again. The employees are like, Boeing is broken. Let's fix it. And if you're not going to fix it, then we're going to go on strike because we don't want to work for a company that used to be the number one in the world. So anyway, Airbus's market share is taken off. I think who was it? American just canceled a lot of their orders for the 737 and ordered A320s. So I mean, they did it right. It's kind of like Apple, if you think about it. Apple doesn't really come up with anything truly innovative. What they do is they look at what's out there and they figure out how to make it better. I know this because I used to work for them. Um, and that's exactly what they did. There's nothing truly innovative. They just figure out how to make it better. Um, so, but I mean, are there? But then that just brings in, are their phones worth the price? So I'm not going to get down that rabbit hole either. Airbus did the same thing. They took a look at what's out there and like, okay, we're going to go after the market share of 737. How are we going to do it? We're going to build a plane about the same size, but what can we do to make it easier and better and safer? And they've done that. They've successfully done that. So, which competition's good because now that's making, Boeing come out with, fixing, basically fixing their 737, then more fuel efficient, more safer. So, but in the models for Microsoft Flight Simulator, yeah, I mean the Airbus is, if you want to learn how to fly Big Ten, Airbus probably. If you're like me, I had to make a choice. Which one is going to be the easiest to learn how to fly? And quite frankly, Airbus, for me, Airbus was the easiest. And there's a lot of good stuff out there. I mean, John Beckett's. I mean, it's worth it for me to go to Coffee and pay him $5 for his checklist because he put all the time and the effort into it. You know what? I'll buy you a cup of coffee for a copy of your checklist. I'll buy you a cup of coffee. So, which kind of brought me around to why I do coffee now. If you want one-on-one time with me here on Run8, if you want to have experience what multiplayer is like on Run8 and spend some time on one of my streams, go to coffee. Buy me a cup of coffee and then we'll set up a time and we'll meet up and we'll do that. So, other than that, it's out there, but time is valuable. I think $5, buying me a cup of coffee is cheap. And then I'll start doing the same thing. We'll get, like I said, we'll get Flight Simulator going here. I got the playlist created. I just got to do my first stream on that. You guys can laugh at me all you want. I don't care. And then next month on about the 12th, I believe is what it is, Farming Sim comes out. So new Farming Sim 2025. That will be happening. If I can figure out how to do Farming Sim and tie it into Run8. Oh, I need to get off here. Run down here. Oh, wait, no. Where are you going? Holy crap. Was that wrong? Oh, no, that was the right way to go. I'm thinking the wrong area. Never mind. Oh, there's the moon. It was this one that I was thinking that was it. I was a little bit ahead of myself. But the thing I learned out of that flight from Pilot's Life, I was doing it without looking at the charts, the Navigraph charts. It's very much worth it. Very much worth it to pay attention to the charts. All right, we're going to come off the notch here. This is where we're going to tie this one down. 6 o'clock at night here in the, was it New York, New Jersey? I think it's maybe it's New York, Western New York. All right. All right, so we're off the notches into neutral. All the switches. Turn the lights off. Go outside. Put on the handbrake. Do that excellent shutdown procedure, which I think they need to do. They need to add something on that. That's just my thing. Oh, I got the rear light still on. There we go. Come down here, and we will set that back. All right, that's it, ladies and gentlemen. We are done with the Paramount interchange. So what took, well, it took 2 hours. I wasn't expecting to do 2 hours today, but it took 2 hours. So that's it. We're done. So right now for Run8, the next stream that I'm seeing is probably going to be on either Saturday afternoon, kind of late in the afternoon. I will definitely post something in the community channel about when I'm going to do it. If you don't see anything, then just expect it early Sunday morning. Otherwise, maybe tomorrow. We'll see what goes on at work. Things change on a daily basis. So if I'm off early again tomorrow, maybe we'll get something else in. But otherwise, thanks for coming in. Thanks for hanging out. So Katie, Mike, Mike, I'll see you in Discord in just a little bit. Santiago, let's see, Kerbo, thanks. You're probably back at work. Oleander, thanks again for lurking. You guys, anybody, lurking's okay, guys. You guys are welcome to lurking. CSX Train, thank you. Jerry Brown, thank you very much for popping in here. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you. Have a good afternoon.